The reason I stopped because you're not wearing your seatbelt.
I love seatbelt tickets. It's one of those things where, hey, look, if you're not going to wear it, you don't have to wear it. That's fine. When you get stopped and they issue you a ticket, you can't complain about it. You just take responsibility for it. You're just like, okay, yeah, man, I don't want to wear my seatbelt, and I'll take my ticket, pay it, and be done with it. I love that this officer makes that stop because he can and we can't. In the state of Arizona, seatbelt offenses are a secondary offense, which means that I can address it after I stop that person for something else, but I can't stop them just for that. Kids is a different story because safety of kids is important, so we could stop it for a kid violation, but a regular adult, we can't. I couldn't make the stop like this officer did, but I think it's great that he did.
You have your license registration on you, ma'am?
I'm sorry, is that, I'm sorry. I just took my seatbelt off.
You didn't have her on.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
You're going to have to, I just took it off. I wear my seatbelt. Actually, I yell at everybody for not wearing their seatbelt.
Outstanding. Do you have your license on you, ma'am?
I'm not going to do this morning.
Yes. This video and a whole bunch like it are found on the Law and Crime Network. They got a ton of subscribers and they've got a ton of great videos. So if you're looking for more stuff like this, body-worn camera related stuff, check it out.
Dude, we're not from here.
No,
I know you guys from Michigan. I saw the tag.
Yeah, so I'm not.
You got a passport?
I'll give you my passport.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you got.
But I'm not doing this traffic thing. I'm in Homeland Security School, bro.
Okay.
Oh, bro. Bruh.
Career, so. Do you have your passport on you or some sort of ID?
I locked it at the house. It's not even on me.
Okay, no worries.
I got mine.
He's got his.
Okay. Do you have
I'm on my way to church right now.
Okay.
Get yourself some GOD. So I feel like God doesn't like liars. And her saying that she's going to church while not wearing her seatbelt and then obviously lies to the cop because he wouldn't have made the stop if he didn't know 100% that she wasn't wearing her seatbelt. I feel like that's bad. It goes in the bad category.
I took my seatbelt off. You see, I told you.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Do you actually have a DL?
What do you mean? I don't need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you, I don't. I've already won this in court.
Fantastic.
Yeah, section
Go ahead.
31.
All right, let me verify it.
28, 8,
Yeah, I don't live
9,
here. This isn't even
India,
my jurisdiction.
5,
I'm sorry?
This
out
isn't-
of Michigan. It's not coming
I mean,
back.
This is my
every
jurisdiction,
time
actually, yes.
They just lie and lie and lie.
Stand by, Eustace.
And what seemed like a basic traffic stop starts to become a little more complicated.
What's your first name, ma'am?
Anything.
Ma'am, what's your first name?
What?
Your first name?
But I'm trying to figure out what crime I committed for you to ask me that.
Not wearing your seatbelt, ma'am.
That's not a crime.
It's a traffic violation, ma'am.
It's actually a civil infraction.
Which I can pull you over for, yes.
No, I was wearing my seatbelt though. We're having a dispute here. I was wearing it, and you're saying
We're having a
wasn't.
dispute here. So
So
here.
you can't tell me I was not wearing
Can you
it.
settle down for a second here? Here's how it's going to play out. I'm going to verify everything, and I'm just going to cut you a traffic warning and be on my merry way. That was my whole plan. Just to be honest with you, not to get into a long, drawn-out argument about whatever. This is not to be a pissing match, to piss you off, to be mean, to be evil, all that good stuff. I am going to be as chill as possible. There is no need to be, mad today.
The driver continues to insist she was buckled up the entire time.
I definitely 100% under God's graceful eye was wearing a seatbelt.
Okay, listen to me. My game plan is very simple. I'm just going to verify that you have a license or whatever that says you can drive in the state of the United States. Once that's clean and valid, I'm out of here. That is my plan.
Okay.
This is not... Morning, Mom. How you doing? Can you give me 1 minute?
It's not going to be 1 minute.
Give me 1 minute, Mama. All right. What's your first name, Mama?
It's Dixie.
Dixie. Miss Dixie.
Yeah.
You got a middle name, Miss Dixie?
I don't.
Okay. What's your last name?
Williams.
Miss Williams. Okay. And your birthday?
It's in August. Wow, I cannot wait to tell my professor this.
Okay. And the year?
Wow.
You have to do all this over a traffic?
Yeah, because I don't have her DL or
I don't
a
need
passport.
DL, but I just told you,
You
that.
need an
I won it in the
identification,
Supreme
though.
Court.
Right.
I don't have to have a I don't have to
To
have
verify
an
your
identification.
identity, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, whatever you say, but I need. What's your date of birth?
Okay, so this is Dixie Williams, and Miss Williams hands the officer a prescription bottle, which she says can help prove her identity. After finally getting the information, the officer searches for more details about Williams, her passenger, and the truck.
You don't. Your license suspended. Out of
Mine?
yeah.
No,
Out of Florida.
Cancel.
Cancel. Whatever you want to call
Well,
it.
when you sign an affidavit of cancellation, that means you're canceling your contract with the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Can't find you, and we can't even find the truck. It's not even registered. So I'm gonna run the VIN real quick. Yeah. I mean, we have access. We have access from. We have access in the database of all the states, but I'm gonna run the VIN and see what we get. That's where we're at.
Another officer on scene has an idea about what might be going on here.
I think you're right, man. I think this might be sovereign citizens, homie. They are. Yeah, this is strange, dude. All day. Miss Dixie.
Can I talk to you about the I don't want to talk to you about the truck.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not finding it at all.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. They're on a paper system.
Okay.
They're on a paper system. Okay.
Hold on. Do you have my driver, or do you have my...
We have your passport, ma'am.
But my passport ID.
I have his. We have his.
Did it fall out of there? Because it's an electronic card. And what is this guy talking about? A passport isn't an identification.
His formal identification is not a form for a licensed operator motor vehicle.
Yeah, but we're not a resident of the state of Florida.
You still have to have a licensed operator vehicle.
Doesn't matter.
Florida.
Okay.
As the officer wearing the body cam stays at the truck to talk to Williams' husband, you can overhear Williams becoming heated with one of the other cops on scene.
All states that when you're passing through, that's what the state's on the Okay, first of all, that would
I don't think it does.
black to the N-word. Yes, it is. It is very. I'm actually very highlighted.
Sure about that?
Okay. Okay.
10-4.
I'm sorry. Did you just ask me though? Because that's a discriminating comment. You just asked me if I was a sovereign citizen. Everybody is a sovereign.
As Williams is put in cuffs, she calls for an OIC, or officer in charge.
Cody, why are you arresting me? Good, arrest me. I hope you arrest me. Call Kathy right now. Get my attorneys on the phone. Why are you arresting me?
Get my attorney on the phone. So whenever someone says, call my lawyer, I don't think, lawyers don't come out to the scene. You're not going to be in the act of being taken into custody and then we all stop and no one moves until a lawyer gets there. That's not the way things work. That, call my lawyer, none of that, talk to your lawyer later. If I were to get arrested right now, someone comes in here and places handcuffs on me, because I parked illegally, and they take me to jail. I go to jail. I don't have a lawyer because I don't get in trouble. If I did have a lawyer, I would contact that lawyer when I got out of jail. And I would say, hey, this is what I got arrested for, blah, blah, blah. You don't call them here. You don't call them from the scene. It means nothing. They can't do anything. Those law enforcement officers aren't going to stop what they're doing because you say, call my lawyer. It's such a stupid thing to say. It's just an exemplar of ignorance. And it makes me giggle every time I see it.
OIC, I asked for an OIC. Are your body cameras on? Where?
Hi.
Oh, okay, then I need to tap.
Because you asked for one doesn't mean we have to give one.
I am pregnant. You can lose me.
Can I get the OIC over here?
I'm the OIC.
Okay, that is the law. You're hurting me.
I know.
Can I just stand
Don't come over here and talk to me like that.
gave you our passports. You're from up north.
I know. Listen,
that is a civil infraction.
here's where we're at, Cody. The truck's not registered.
Cody!
The tag's expired. Okay. Where did you buy the truck?
He's an attorney. He's a state
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cody, can you get my lawyer on the phone
I don't
now?
know. Almost a year ago or something, maybe.
Okay.
Don't think lawyers do what you think they do.
For driving in the state of Florida because I'm not driving.
down, by the
I'm
way.
traveling,
Now listen.
and you are.
I'm listening, bro. I'm being cool with you.
We're not
You are out of
driving,
control,
we're
sir. You are abusing your power. No,
passport
I am not. You are beating up on
Everyone says that. He is traveling, and he doesn't need a license because he's in the passenger seat. He could sit in the passenger seat all day, have a super cordial conversation. The truck belongs to him. Hey, not his fault. He's not the captain of that ship. He could get out, go into the Dollar General, grab a Coke and a smile. Car's going to get towed. He has no criminal consequence because he's traveling in the passenger seat. So that's what the difference is. So he was actually traveling. So he got it right.
That's what the
We have
you were
property
going
all
to do
over.
today.
We've been
Yes,
through this
you are.
before.
No, I'm not. Cody?
In West Palm Beach years ago.
I hope you
And they
heard me.
dismissed everything.
I have a baby in my
So-
stomach. Do not touch me.
What is the big deal? Like, honestly.
Okay.
Why are you guys?
Okay.
Why are you guys?
Okay. Okay. Why are you guys? Okay.
Unbelievable.
Thanks, guys.
Unbelievable.
All right. My guys are not being aggressive. Your wife is taking things up a notch, unfortunately.
I get that.
But and this is where we're coming from, okay?
Okay. So
She does not have
let her
a
calm down.
yeah. She'll calm down in a minute. She doesn't have a driver's license,
She should,
okay?
but she's
There's
not driving right now.
No, she
You're
was
insinuating
she
that.
was driving. That's what I'm saying. I saw her drive.
I'm telling you, we're not driving. We're traveling.
Okay, you're traveling, whatever you want to call it, but she does not have a valid
What do you mean?
driver's license.
It's a, how old are you?
37.
Okay, I'm 36. The issue is that you just don't know the definition, okay, of the words. Driving is for commercial purposes. You're traveling. Now, in court, no matter how much you guys believe your own beliefs, the words, the definition of the words have meaning. When you know this, you go to court, you tell the judge, listen, I'm traveling. Here's the law.
Okay.
They dismiss it, but you guys go through this whole and then we got to do lawsuits and everything else. And for what reason?
The OIC, officer in charge, asked the passenger about the couple's beliefs.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Are you guys like sovereign citizens?
No, of course not.
Okay.
We're just Americans that stand up for, our rights.
Okay, and I'm totally fine with that. I
Okay.
respect that by all means. It's okay. I don't mean to like insult you by asking that question. But
Okay.
the certain language that was being used, it kind of had me like a little concerned.
Okay, explain to me the language.
Okay, that you guys don't recognize jurisdiction, you guys are
I
traveling,
never
things
said
like
I
that.
didn't recognize jurisdiction. I know the three branches of government.
Which
I know
everybody
the
should.
Executive branch and legislative branch, and, and then of course judicial branch.
Yeah.
I get them.
Well, listen, man. Like I said, I don't know. The title on this truck is even canceled. So if this was an old beat up truck that was sitting around, it should have been registered. That's the problem. It's not registered. That's the big problem. Okay?
I own the truck.
I know. You own the
Tell you,
truck, but
I
I'm
bought
telling
it
you,
and everything.
I'm telling you right now. And this tag was run nationwide. The VIN was ran nationwide, and it's showing.
It's all legit.
But it's not registered. It's not even like up to date. That's nationwide.
Dude, we live in Maine majority of the time.
Okay.
I love Maine.
Just traveling down here.
Okay.
Kids
Well,
just down
You
here.
need license plates in Maine. I used to live there. All right, Internet. I'm going to pose a question to you because I haven't been to every corner of the Internet. So there's all of these videos that we're watching of people who believe in that Moorish or sovereign citizen lifestyle belief system, and they all get pulled out of their car and placed under arrest, right? Like just about all of them. So in what corner of the Internet that I haven't explored as of yet are there videos where a sovereign citizen gets pulled over, a cop walks up, they say here's my stack of papers, I'm traveling, I don't need a license, and the cop goes, sir or ma'am, I apologize for having interrupted your traveling. Please go forth and have a great day. Where's that? Where's that corner of the Internet? Because I want to see those videos. Like, I want to know where that happens. Because I only find videos where people get arrested and charged with this many crimes, one of which is failing to provide ID and usually something that has to do with registration and insurance. So that's my question to the Internet. Like, where is this? Because it's got to be somewhere. Because these people have to be getting the idea that this philosophy works from somewhere. So I want to see it.
Washington State originally.
Okay.
You know
But
what I mean?
if you guys are traveling, but you guys got to have a driver's license.
No, you
You can have a passport and stuff for ID
We're
purposes.
in Florida. Yeah, it is for ID purposes.
For ID purposes, but for driving a motorized vehicle in the States, you need a traveling. You need a driver's license.
You do not need a driver's license to travel.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. There's already all the
Daddy DeSantis says you do.
It's already there. Supreme Court's, ruled on it several times.
Okay, well,
The only reason the lower court has to keep going through this is because you guys don't get the words.
okay, hear me out.
And so we're battling over what a belief system is. You believe we're driving, and we're telling you we're not.
Okay.
And that's where the issue comes in. And it's
Well-
like every time we stand up for our rights or something, you guys get on, this high horse, authoritarian high horse, and you're like, well, you're driving, you're this, and then we got to go to court, and we tell the judge, and the judge is like, okay, they're traveling. It's like, why do we have to go through that every single time?
And the officer has more bad news for them.
That being said, unfortunately, the truck has to get
Yep.
towed.
What do you mean?
It's not registered. It's not even up to date on the registration, the tag.
Yeah, it's an old truck, but it doesn't,
But you still have to.
No.
But if you're traveling, you have to have the registration up to date. You can't be driving on expired tags.
Where is the law on it?
In the
But
DMV,
you keep saying
Department of Motor Vehicles for every
I
state,
don't contract.
you don't contract with them.
Why would I?
Tony, call Kathy. Tell her to get here now.
Williams was arrested and charged with not having a valid driver's license, not having any vehicle registration, attaching a fake plate to the truck, resisting law enforcement without violence, and refusing to sign a summons. Then in May of 2023, Williams wanted her attorneys dismissed so she could represent herself. She then filed a motion for her case overall to be dismissed. That was denied. The court ordered a competency hearing. In January of 2024, Williams was accused of taking her 2 biological children from their foster home in Sorrento, Florida. After an Amber Alert, Williams and the 2 girls, they were found safe in Louisiana, but this mother now faces a kidnapping charge. Troopers in Louisiana say she still wasn't wearing her seatbelt.